Hmm. Where did Emily run off to?
Attention, Dunwall citizens. You are required to boil any water from public fountains or the river. Anyone who has consumed untreated water must be reported to the Watch.
Charm.
Before the sun rises, they toss many casualties into the river. Men were happy. They all go in.
I don't like the fact that I can't find Emily. Apparently, I need to run around with this thing a lot more.
Logic is flawed, anyone can see that. And not an original idea to be heard. His notes are a mess if he even keeps them. How he got this far is anyone's guess. He says what they want to hear. Friend of the rich. That's his method. Sokolov's true genius is pampering the aristocracy. Fools.
Hound pits. Excuse me, but Being Corvo, I do not like being told I cannot go someplace. Where is Emily?
Attention Dunwall citizens. Due to the rise in the population of plague rats, you are warned to stay out of uninhabited buildings.
Maybe I'll have to just go to bed. I don't like the fact that I am not able to find Emily.
Give me a length of rope and a bucket of seawater. That's all I need to break it.
I wonder what Piero thinks of our guest.
I could care less what Piero thinks of your guest. I care a bit more about where Emily is. Which apparently I'm not gonna get the answer to. Oh well. Take a rest. Okay. I hope Emily's alright. It better be.
Corvo.
Oh, thank God.
You were making funny faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
You can stay here whenever you want.
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
I'm pretty much the closest thing to your parent. You know there's a stool there. You're reading. Alright, you stay there. I'll be right back. Oh, pardon me. Man, I just had a nap.
Attention Dunwall citizens. The Presidency Circle has chosen T. Martin to be High Overseer. Let us all praise their choice. The dance of investiture will take place without delay.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
Oh, fortunate for you that your brothers are dead.
Royal physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo is the former spy, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying the city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. Whatever you intend to do, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you so well, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague, I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us so far. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress. The very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you. You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Oh, really? Perhaps I can find a bribe for you.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
I'd prefer not to kill him if I can avoid it, as much as I may want to. Piero.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock.
I would rather you didn't spy on people here, Piero.
I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and beg for your discretion.
Piero.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil. If you care to purchase it,
I would prefer to get the brandy. Oh, that's simple enough.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by officers of the watch. Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights of others in these trying times and preserving the time.
I'll leave it to you. But if
I
you
could
hide
use
the
a
question
drink.
I found a bottle of King's Street for you.
King Street Brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight? Timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right. You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the ground. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out. Whatever way you can devise. You're very close now. If you do this tonight, you'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
Interesting. At least I found a very easy way to interrogate him. Which is
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you.
yes.
Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
Deliver a note to Lord Schult. Emily, what are you doing out here?
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well.
Emily.
Everything was so fancy at the Golden Cat, but in a different way than the palace was fancy. The old Madame Prudence said that all the ladies are princesses and the men come to admire them. My doll, Mrs. Pilson, was there the day my mother died. We both saw it.
Where are you off to?
I bet Mrs. Pilson would have liked it there. I hope she's safe, wherever she is.
Is this where you hang out? Just out here? Oh. Be careful with that if you're playing with that. Where are you going? I guess just have to sit on and look at the water. You just be careful. Don't go messing around with that tripwire trap.
Say what you will. The royal physician knows why.
Sure.
My arc pylon will eclipse the old Sokolov model. Do you require my unique services? Or you can quickly return to my shop.
I'll see what you've got. Well, I didn't buy that alcohol. I probably would have bought a rune. Wait, I own 5. Ooh, I do own 5. Time bend, slow time for a short duration. Whirlwind, push back. Shutter doors. The bend time seems very useful, but the ability to do that... Let's see. I want to get some bone charms. Damage from explosives reduced slightly. Intensity. Got quite a few of these. Da. I'm gonna try to avoid those, but I'm gonna equip that. More useful. Now, what do I want? Do I want the bend time, or do I want the possession? You know what? I think the bend time is actually more useful. The rats are very helpful, and I can summon them myself. Bend time gets me out of situations like I had before, where I was just kind of in a clusterfuck. And use the time until turn the power. Completely stop. Time is completely stopped. Enemies are unaware of you for the duration. How long is till I can get the next one? 8. Damn. Alright, well, apparently I'm going to be coming back to you to get some more runes, dude. Alright. I think for now, though, I'm going to take a break here, and I will continue with the next mission in the next session. So, until next time, everyone, thank you all for joining me, and feel free to comment, like, and subscribe, and post suggestions for future games. And we will see you all in the next video.